Welcome in, YouTube, to part 13 of Morrighan Initari's adventures through Stormblood. In this part, we continue our quests during the Azim Steppe section of the game, and we meet the Sadhu and her tribe, the Dotharl, and we continue doing stuff for Magnai because he's a prick. Don't forget, you can watch me on Twitch, where I live stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, starting between 9 and 10 a.m. Pacific time. And if you're enjoying the videos, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below and let me know what you think. I love you, YouTube. I'll see you in a second. Alright, so we gotta talk to Batu here. Pick up our next MSQ quest. Warriors of the Steppe, by the grace of our most radiant brother, you will not die this day, but instead be granted an opportunity to contribute to our cause. Rejoice, for this is great honor indeed. Serve well, and you will be rewarded. Question: you keep calling Magnai your most radiant brother. You're not related or something, are you? All Oranir are descendants of Father Azim, but if you mean to ask if our mothers are one and the same, then no. The most radiant is the elder brother to we younger, the strongest and most deserving of respect. No more interruptions. Your duties are as follows. You, the Red Woman, you will milk our beasts. To grow strong, one must be well fed, and we have great need of kumis and cheese. Is that it? I mean, I'm not happy about all this, but I suppose I can go along for now. You, the one who lumbers as a mountain. An old warrior, I see. We have arms and armor in need of repair. Go and speak with our menders. I have no talent for delicate work, but if that is your wish, then so be it. You, the insolent fool, as for you, this one carries the fire. The Buduga will take his measure. Seek my comrade outside tending to the stores. He will give you your task. You will know him by his cloth. Unlike they of the yellow, we are of the green. I, for one, would welcome the opportunity to learn more of the Buduga and their ways. It would be an honor. We shall speak of your task outside. With me. Da-ba-da. Da-da. This is probably my least favorite part of the Azim Steppe. I love the Azim Steppe quests and everything here. I just cannot stand these groups of Ara. Your name, foreigner? My name's Morrighan, ya prick. Morrighan, then. You are to dive into Azim Khat, below the Dawn Throne, and gather swordgrass from the lake bed. It is an invaluable ingredient in many medicines. 8 bundles will you bring. You will need to dive deep to obtain that which you seek. That shall pose no trouble for a true warrior, no? Some say that the dominion of the Dawn Father and the Dusk Mother does not extend beneath the water, but ours does. Indeed, the Oranir fear not above nor below. Speak with the guard to descend. We shall speak when you have finished. Oh, but I wanted to jump. Yes, yes, I know who you are. You wish to go below? And die. There's another one over here. We can't sprint yet, so we'll just swim slowly. Apparently I missed the one that was like right to my left. There it is. There's like still apparently one more here. Nice and centralized. Hey, we got another look thing over here. Let's switch to Paladin real quick. Swam right through it. Okay, and I see the last one over this way. Alright. Hold on, don't go above the water yet. Until we're back over here near the bridge. Because it'll be less that we have to, like, normally swim. Oh, and I bet you I can't even jump over that anyway. Let's find out. Nope. Back under. I mean, realistically, the quickest way to get back up would be to just teleport and all of that. But we're so close, like, let's do it the right way. She returns, and with swordgrass in hand, that you would immerse yourself in the depths of the testament to your bravery. Well done. Lest you wonder, we will use it to prepare potions to induce paralysis. In the Nadam, we must use every means at our disposal to delay our foes. He who inscribes his deeds upon the sacred ground shall be declared the victor. However, none may know this place until the Garl have scattered the soil. It matters not. We shall be swift as stallions and fierce as bearers. The steppe will be ours once more. Your tribute is accepted. We will return to the Most Radiant, and you may beg a boon. Am I to understand you have completed your tasks? I know not what yours was, but mine was surprisingly simple. You dove deep into the waters to harvest swordgrass. I see. That is well. Most Radiant Brother Magnai, we have given you tribute as demanded. Were we to beg leave to depart with our comrades, would you consent? We never intended to press you into our service, and tribute offered in good faith cannot be denied. To grant you naught in return would be an affront to Father Azim. However, the boon must be proportional to the supplications. What you ask far exceeds what you have earned. And if we must remain here, would you at least permit us to learn more of your people and your ways? Temulin Hatun taught me but a fraction, you see? How this world be born of gods was to be their battlefield, their creations to fight in their stead. How Azim, father of the dawn, he who birthed the sun, and Nama, mother of the dusk, she who birthed the moon, made the aura. Yet though these children warred for a time, eventually they laid down their arms and came to love one another, and so the gods bequeathed this world to their children, and ascended to the heavens whence they came. Those born of the Dawn Father were called the Rain, and those born of the Dusk Mother were called the Xaela. So it was, and ever after. But I say to you, Brother Magnai, how can this be? How can Oranir be the children of Azim if they are Xaela born of Nama? You amuse me, Doman, how you wield your ignorance as a weapon. Very well. I bid you speak with our elders and learn the truth of this world. I know what you're thinking, and yes, I could probably have convinced him to let us go had I handled that differently. But then we would have learned naught for our troubles. If there is one thing I know, it is that men of faith yearn to share it with others, and in learning more of their beliefs we may learn more of other things which may prove useful in the not-all. When I was carrying out my tasks, I met an elder, a storyteller named Initari. Mayhap he can be our teacher. Alright, Ian. If you think this is a good idea... I needed to go outside the walls first. I can spare no time for you. Other troubles demand my attention. What troubles? What ill fortune has befallen you? Not me, but my lambs. Some few wandered far and have yet to return. Mayhap they will return to their mothers in time. Mayhap they will not. Mayhap you can help? If we must, then we must. Let us be about it, Morrighan. Find the lost lambs. There's one. It looks like that guy in the background. Well, it looks like his name is Guy. But really, it is Gayu or Goyug. Here's another one. We got 4 of them that we're missing. Begrudgingly warrior. The other 2 I'm pretty sure are inside this giant wall thing. Oh, there's one way up there. Luckily for us, there's some steps here. Perfect. No, don't return to Foundation. That would be bad. Ian's got a couple there. Here we go. Greetings. I trust all of our little explorers are safely accounted for. That they are. My thanks to you, Doman. Now, you had questions for me? I would know more of the Orinir, of their creation, and of Father Azim. As you wish. Come, let us sit. Before we begin, tell me, what do you know of the Aura, and how they came to be? In the days before men, Azim and Nama waged a bitter war. The Rain were born of the Dawnfather and the Xaela of the Duskman. I mean, both of those are true. Yes, a common tale and one believed by many tribes. But what it does not mention is this. Azim and Nama were lovers. Oh, they fought in the beginning as did their creations. That much is true. But when they saw how the Xaela and Rain rose above their hatreds and joined hands in harmony, their hearts stirred, and the love their children shared became theirs as well. Alas, he was of the sun, and she of the moon. Apart they must remain, lest day and night cease to be. and with them all creation. With sadness in their hearts they return to the heavens, he to the day and she to the night, destined to walk before and after, never to meet. As time passed, Azim's yearning for his beloved grew deeper still. Was there truly naught that could be done, he wondered. At last he knew. If the father cannot be with the mother, then he shall go amongst her children now and ever after. So it was that Azim took a fragment of his being, and with it fashioned an avatar. Clad in scale of midnight, he descended and sought out the Xaela. Yes, he was the first Orinir. We are of his flesh and his blood. We are the children of Azim, and it is our duty to watch over and keep the Xaela safe. I confess, I did not expect the tale of your people's beginning to be quite so romantic. Yet I must ask, if it is your duty to defend the Xaela, how can you go to war with them in the Nadam? Is that not a contradiction? If a father disciplines his son, does that mean that there is no love in his heart? Xaela are not wont to kneel, they must be made to. Only then will they heed reason. I see. Such is the way of the steppe. Thank you, Elder, for sharing with us your wisdom. Eager to depart? Ere you go, you would do well to hear the end of my tale. When Nama looked down and saw the avatar of Azim, she knew him at once and shed tears of love and longing. When they struck the earth, they rose anew as a counterpart to the Orinir, their fates entwined. So you see, for every son of Azim is a daughter of Nama, for whom he must search, even now. Mayhap I am being overly optimistic, but I sense that these Orinir may prove loyal allies to Doma under the right circumstances. Their arrogance is rooted in the belief that they must act as caretakers of all Xaela. Therefore, if we can prove to them that we come as kindred spirits seeking to defeat a common foe, or mayhap this is a discussion for after we win the Nana. Come, let us return to Magnai. Indeed. Let us return to Magnai. You shine with the light of newfound wisdom. Could it be that you have at last accepted the supremacy of the sun? No matter, you have each completed your tasks and proven yourselves deserving of mercy. However, if it is freedom you desire, then there is one more thing you must do. That sounds sketchy. A pity you will not pledge yourselves to the sun. You might have proved useful in the coming Nadam. Nevertheless, I will permit you to return and fight for them all. Their cause is futile with or without your assistance. However, you must first complete a final task, as was my decree. You'll reconnoiter the encampment of the Dotharl. For this task, 2 will go, and 2 will remain. Should the 2 who embark upon this expedition choose to flee, or be captured or killed by the Dotharl, then the others will be taken as slaves and serve the sun unto death. We'd better not fail then, eh? The question is, who should we send? That is not for you to decide. All of you have conquered Bottom's Metal and proven yourselves warriors of the steppe. You should all be equally capable of carrying out this task, and therefore you should have no objections. It's not creepy at all. For the Magnai, a word. The Verdugo require that a hostage be male, for if these ones fail, we cannot accept a woman as a slave. Therefore we choose the Firewalker, the one they call Hien. So be it. I shall choose second. I doubt either of you are the moon I seek, but stranger tales have been told, and men are of no use to me. I don't know what this moon stuff is that he's going on about, but I don't like the sound of it at all. No, of course not. The woman I seek is of the dusk, a gentle, ethereal maiden, a dancer in the morning mist. You are warriors of the steppe, fierce and brutal, conquerors of magic stone and steel. Ethereal you are not. I'm your Roland Berry. You try ethereally chasing after lambs when your boots are full of lake water. I'm gonna go with I'm your Roland Berry. A Western expression, I presume. Betokening, I care not what. But since I must choose, I choose you. You did well milking the sheep. They took a liking to you, I am told. Bosetsu and Morrighan, then. I had hoped to see these undying ones for myself, but it seems it was not meant to be. Dotharl Ka lies far to the south, where the grass turns to sand. Return with valuable knowledge, and all will be free to rejoin them all. Now go. Have no fear, my friend. We shall see them freed soon enough. Let us quit this place and speak of our plans outside. "'Tis plain they hope we will never return. I shall enjoy disappointing them. According to my map, there is a colossal wreck to the south which should provide a vantage point from which to survey Dotharl Ka from afar. Let us go and do just that." What? Oh, I gotta look out. I was like, why can't I interact with it? Why am I trying to talk to my, thing? My doggy. My doggo. Over there! Look! Those men are in danger! Those men are in danger. What? I can't stop saying danger. Ugh. Too late for the one, perhaps, but there is yet time to save the other. Come! We cannot abandon him to his fate. I gotta clean my glass real quick. Oh no, I hope we're not on a timer. That would be horrible while I clean my glass lens. Come on. Save the wounded hunter! Let me get back on my bike then. Ba-da-bum, 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 ba-da-bum. Come here, you. Well, I should bring out my chocobo. She should be getting close to level. Wow, this aiding takes forever. I owe you my life. Nay, friend, think nothing of it. I but wish we could have come sooner. I knew at once he was dead. Will come as scant comfort, I fear, but I slew the beasts responsible. Nay, there is no way for a Dotharl to die. What is this? Who are these outsiders? Sadhu Hatun, forgive me. We were returning from our hunt when we were caught unawares by Manzai Siri. These ones saved me. But Geeser is... Who are you? Why have you come? Not to cross the sands, that much is certain. I have heard tales of travelers in league with another tribe. Are you they? Who do you serve? Answer me. If I may begin to answer your questions before you ask more. We are friends of the Maw, and we are come to see the strength of the Dotharl for ourselves. The Maw? The little lambs who wander to and fro at the behest of their gods. What fools are you to share the soil of such weaklings? Next you will tell me you wish to fight in the Nadam. Well? So you do? Ha! That is unexpected, yet not unwelcome. I am Sadhu, Hatun of the Dotharl. For your deeds I grant you leave to walk among us. Come, look on our glory and despair. We fear no tribe, least of all the Maw, though if you were of the Orinir, I would burn the flesh from your bones here and now. You can stand, yes? See to the corpse. Yes, Hatun. So that is the leader of the Dotharl. Clearly not a woman to be crossed. But how callously she spoke of her dead. See to the corpse. Surely this warrior deserves better than that. Forgive me, Morrighan, but I cannot in good conscience ignore the callous disregard that woman showed for her kinsman. We must seek her out at once, with me. Setsu, just let it go, please.
How he died matters not. Gesa was a great warrior. He will return to us in time.
Not soon enough, Hatun. The Nardam is nearly upon us. Mayhap we should counsel restraint until after.
I do not understand. If Gesa is dead, how should he return?
Silence! You come to spy on us, knowing naught of our ways.
We know you are fearless, and that you are called the Undying Ones.
That is true. None are braver than the Dotharl, for we do not fear death. With death, a warrior must dance boldly, fearlessly, for thus does his soul burn bright.
I do like this tribe, though.
Then, in death, his soul shines white, exalted. The flesh rots, but the soul endures. And ere the seasons have turned, so he shall return. When he is glimpsed in the eyes of a newborn, he is blessed with the same name, that he may grow into a great warrior once more.
You mean to tell me these newborn babes and fallen warriors are one and the same? Madness!
Buddy, do not insult them. Like, oh boy. Oh boy. They knew what they were doing when they sent Gosetsu.
I gave you leave to observe, not to insult our beliefs.
Morrighan, just slowly walk around to the other side.
Have care what you say. Otherwise, do as you will.
Fair, honestly. Such contempt as was in their eyes I have never known, but for the soul to live on as they say is not something I can so easily accept. Do they truly believe this, all of them, that in death there can be rebirth, retribution? Let me bring my webcam back. In any event, we came here in search of information. We cannot leave without speaking with her people. I know you. Reunion. The travelers with the mall girl. I marked you after I left the Oranir. One's from Doma, others I could not place. My name is Coco. Welcome to Dotharl Ha. Because I think most of the K's are silent if there's an H out. Coco sounds to you the name of a woman? Well, of course. That would be because it is. I died a woman and was reborn a man. It is of no moment. The soul is the soul, and the flesh the flesh. Perhaps you scoff. Many would. Many look only to the name and the flesh, and let these things dictate their perceptions. Consider Sadu Hatun. 3 times before she died a man, yet she returns as a woman the 4th. Yet she is no less fierce, and any outsider foolish enough to think so will learn the truth to their peril. Gotta talk to this one over here, and where is our 3rd? I'm betting somewhere over there. The cycle of death and rebirth? It is simply that. Take me. I died in battle with the Hotgo. Fiercely did I fight, and so I returned. Alas, we know not of our past lives. I must learn what it means to be Koyar again and again. It is difficult to remember everything, but important. Ah, there we go. Morrighan. Or Morrighan. Impressive, is it not? Was slain by my boy. We were childhood friends, he and I, before he fell and returned. A master of the bow. It is good to see that he retains his skill. Alright, Gosetsu. I hope they don't get mad at me for just running straight across their water. Ah, Morrighan! You have completed your inquiries. Aye, it is as she said. They believe with every fiber of their being that their bravest warriors will be reborn. As for me, I observed some of their warriors at practice. They are as formidable as the Oranir, perhaps more, and their weapons are their equal as well. Yet while they do not lack in skills and resources, 'tis plain to see that their numbers are inferior. This has been an educational experience, to say the least. Yet everything we have learned is common knowledge to the people of the steppe. 'Twill not be enough to earn our comrades their freedom. Not less than the Dotharl's plans for the Nada will suffice, I fear. Well, I have never been one for skulking about. I will go to Sadu and see what secrets I can prise from her lips. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Maybe you don't. Maybe don't. The spies return, and they have learned not. Mayhap so, but no longer. Though you hide it well, I know you have devised some manner of cunning stratagem for the Nada. Out with it, I say! We are what you see, Doman. We are Dotharl. Others rely on tricks and traps, subterfuge, lies. We have need of naught but our own strength. We meet the enemy in battle and kill him. That is why I cared not what you did from the first. There is naught for you to learn. Tell your masters to meet us on the field and make ready to ride with their ancestors. Your confidence is plain, as is your strength. Yet you are not the most prosperous of tribes. The mole you mock are few, but so too are you. Why? Though a glorious death is to be celebrated, it is yet death. While we kill many, many are killed in turn. In the wake of our battles, the soil drinks deep of the blood of the fallen, their bodies piled high. Not all are born again, only the bravest. Yet one cannot return unless there is a vessel to inherit the soul. And if warriors die ere they birth children, then that is that. Even the brave warrior who finds a vessel will for many years remain a shadow of his former self. It falls to his elders to endure until he is ready to accept his responsibilities. Ever will we meet our enemies in battle without fear. Such is our way, even when our numbers dwindle. If we die, so be it. But know that we fight to live, not to die. Dotharl train and make ready for the day, but they do not rush to meet it, not until we have done our duty. Sadu Hatun. Giser's body has been given to the sands. Then our part is done. Rest, warrior. Lenadam draws near, and you will need your strength. If you intend to fight in the Nadam, you should return to the mole and make ready. But know that when we next meet, you and yours will die, or you could fight for us and live. Think on it, travelers. We shall, but if you would permit me a final question ere we part. Where is this place that Geyser has been laid to rest? Though I knew him not, I was there at his end. I wish to say a few words. Rights for the flesh? I have heard of this. Madness, I say, for his body is of the earth now, he will not hear you. But you may speak to the sands, if that is your will. They lie to the west. Make haste, for the Geddon may already have caught his scent. My apologies, Morrighan. This will take but a moment. Geddon corpse stealer. There we go. Let's see what Gosetsu has to say.
Left for the vultures. It seems an insult to the man. But the soul lives on, they say. These bodies, no more than empty husks, returning to the earth. Seen through those eyes, I suppose the sight is almost comforting.
So it happens when you try to understand other people's views and beliefs.
Pardon me? When first I heard the tales, I could not help but scoff. Another queer tribe, I thought, with still queerer customs. Yet having borne witness to their rites, I cannot deny there is a certain logic to it all. A samurai will die for his lord without hesitation or regret. But this is not because he delights in such sacrifice. It is because he has faith that his death will serve a higher purpose. There is an awakening in that instant. When the heart sings, and the blood burns, and his soul finds peace. There is comfort in that.
Yeah, there is. It is kind of, like, oddly poetic and stuff. Hell yeah, go Setsu.
Nay! We dare not permit ourselves that luxury, my friend, tempting though it may be. Not while our loved ones yet remain in chains.
Well then, we must all be on our way, even Geyser. Let us return to the Dawn Throne and pray that our tale is enough to satisfy our most radiant taskmaster. Meanwhile, deep within the Dawn Throne.
Well, if there is a way out, I can't see it. Shame we didn't learn much before they locked us up.
'Tis little wonder the Orinir won the last Nardum. These people leave naught to chance.
Yeah, and I've had something on my mind for a while, and now... In Alamigo, where I was born, I found it strange that for all the people who supported the Resistance, there were just as many who didn't. But then we came to this part of the world and met with the Confederacy and lots of ordinary domans, and almost every single one of them seemed content to just put up with things, no matter how bad they got. They all had their reasons, of course, and it's not like I don't understand them, but the thought of it made me so angry. After everything they'd been through, everything the Empire had done to them, how could they not rise up? How could they not fight back?
People are pragmatic creatures at heart. They hold on to hope only until they taste true hardship. Then comes fear and regret. Safer not to dream, they conclude at last. For even should a day go by without some new disappointment, the next will only bring more of the same, and so they choose the more sensible option. They learn to abide the indignities and injustices, the pain and the shame, to accept them as normal. Such is the lot of most men. one cannot expect to spur them to action at a moment's notice. But if one who has known their pain can convince them to strive for something greater and rekindle the fire in their hearts, then they will remember what they have lost, and they will rise.
I had someone like that once. I didn't know who I was or who I wanted to be, and he risked his life to show me the way.
Papalimo.
Then honor him by doing the same for others with all your might and main. You know, when my homeland fell 25 years past, I was still in my mother's womb. Never have I known a free Doma. But my father did, as did many of my fallen comrades, as do many of my people now. It may be no more than a dream to me, but if I do not chase it, then who will?
The way you carry it all, you're just the same.
As you?
Oh, no, not me. Definitely not me. I meant the warrior of light. Out there, somewhere. Doing what needs to be done. I won't have you put me to shame any longer. I'm going to seize the future I want, with my own two hands.
Thanks for watching, YouTube. I hope you enjoyed that video where I think it was part 12, part 13 actually. Part 13 of Morrighan Initari's adventures through Stormblood. And I hope, you know, that you like, comment, and subscribe down below. And let me know what you thought of the video. Don't forget you can catch me on Twitch at twitch.tv/CalebGames here on not Sundays. Don't know why I was going to say that. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, starting between 9 and 10 a.m. Pacific time. I love you, YouTube. Have a good one.